Hello, my name is Kay Little, and I'm a loan officer with Prosper Portland. And we've received questions about the SBA's Economic Injury Disaster Loan and the Payroll Protection Program. So I wanted to go over some of the highlights so that you understand how the program works and where to apply for them. Some of the guidelines are still in flux, but hopefully this gives you enough information to get started. And please keep in mind that even if you receive a grant or loan through Prosper Portland's Small Business Relief Fund, or you get other COVID-19 related funding from another source, you can still apply for these loans. So let's start with the Payroll Protection Program. To apply for this, you have to go to an SBA approved lender like a bank. It's available to most businesses with 500 employees or less, and it's also open to sole proprietors and independent contractors. The loan can be used to cover payroll costs, including benefits. It also can be used to cover interest on a mortgage if you own the building you operate from. It'll cover rent payments if you're leasing. It'll also cover utilities as long as all of these were in place prior to February 15, 2020. Now, to come up with your loan amount, they'll take your average monthly payroll from the preceding 12 months and multiply that by 2.5. So keep that calculation in mind. It's a short-term loan. It's only 2 years, but it has a great interest rate of 1%, and that payments and interest are deferred for up to 6 months. There's no personal guarantee or collateral requirements with this loan. And it's also forgivable as long as during the 8-week period from the time the loan closes, you maintain your level of employees and their level of pay. Now, if you do lay off employees, as long as you rehire them by June 30th, 2020, you can benefit from the forgiveness feature of this loan. Let's move on to the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. This is available again to most small businesses with 500 employees or less, but this one you apply directly with the SBA, not at a bank. So you'll have to go to their website. This one has a maximum loan of $2 million, and it has this nice feature that you can get an advance grant of up to $10,000. And this grant can actually be forgivable if you use it to pay for things such as sick leave for employees that get COVID-19 or to maintain your payroll. So that's a nice feature of this loan. And you don't have to pay it back even if you get declined for the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. The loan can be used to pay for the same expenses as the Payroll Protection Program. You can also include things such as accounts payable. And the loan has great terms. It's a 30-year loan. It has an interest rate of 3.75 for businesses, 2.75 for nonprofits. There's no collateral requirement, and there's no personal guarantee as long as the loan is $200,000 or less. Now, there's no double dipping. You can't get both loans, or at least there's some of the guidelines around that. As of today, for example, if you received an economic injury disaster loan between January 31st and April 3rd of this year, and you apply for a PPP, the payroll protection loan will be used to pay off the economic injury disaster loan, and then the PPP loan will be increased to cover that payoff in addition to whatever you're getting from your current application. If you received an economic injury disaster loan prior to January 31st of this year, you won't be able to apply for the PPP loan. Again, some of these guidelines are in flux, and so I would recommend that you go to the SBA website in order to find out what the current guidelines are on it. Also, if you have questions about other resources available to businesses, you can go to our website at www.prosperportland.us. So I hope this information was helpful to you. Please take care and stay healthy.